Hi, you guys. I just want to step in and just remind you guys that when you are doing the double string technique, please make sure your string is long enough for you to do this method. Because as you can see, when I had put that one string in to make it into two, you have to make sure it's long enough to be the length of your customer wrist, and also when you stretch it out and make sure it's long enough, make sure that they are both even, because when they are both even, that helps you, one, be easily, and two, make sure that you have the a right amount of string that you need to create. I hope that makes sense. If it does not make sense, please comment and let me know. But again, please make sure you give yourself enough string when you're doing this technique. Now, when I do my knots, I do 3 to 4 knots, and I do not use glue. So now I am getting my spaces ready, which is my favorite part when making my apple bands. I usually like to use 8 millimeter spacers. Lately, I use 10 millimeters as well, but lately 8 millimeters been my favorite. I like to put spacers in the beginning of my bracelet, the end of my bracelet, and each section of my bracelet. So if I'm doing 15, I do spacers after each fifth bead. If I'm doing 6, I do 18, I do spacers after each sixth bead. As you create, you will also tend to find your own technique in what you like to do as well. So, I just want to remind you guys that when you are doing this double strand technique, please make sure the holes in the beads are big enough. Because if not, you are going to go through hell, just like I did with this set when it comes to fitting two strings in one hole. It is very hard to do, you guys. I was struggling, like putting all of these beads on this set took me about 40 minutes. No lying, you guys. Like, please make sure your holes are big enough to save yourself a headache. I also want to let you guys know that I got these beads from Hobby Lobby. They was $3.99 a piece. So each strand gave me about 14 beads, I will say. So I got 14 beads for $3.99. So again, each row is about, no, it was like 16 beads for $3.99, something in that nature. But I got three sets because three pieces, because each row need about 15 beads for an average size wrist. So in total, this was about $12. But if you have a 40% off coupon or catch it when they beads are 50% off, therefore you will only pay about $6 to complete this look for this particular band. But I also want to add that Bougie Pieces have beads, and you can get 40 beads on one strand for $5 to $7 under Bougie Pieces wholesale tab. Thank you. So with this double strand technique, you want to make sure you use only one string to go under the connector. You see, I use one string, and then you're gonna use the other string to make the knot. And you see, I don't pull hard, I kind of like jump it, and then I knot about 3 to 4 times, and then I like to do the under technique once I'm done. And look what I got. So cute. So make sure you subscribe and like this video. So when I am adding my charms onto the band, I like to use jump ring and split rings. And if you've been watching me for a while, you know I used to do each step separate, but due to you guys comments and giving me tips, now I save myself an extra step, and I am now attaching the jump ring on. And once I attach the jump ring on, I'm adding a split ring with it instead of ringing it around. So shout out to you guys for giving me that tip, because it definitely saved me extra time. So this beautiful bougie piece is completed. So to do a recap for you guys, I got the beads from Hobby Lobby. They are size 10 millimeters. The spacers are from Amazon. They are size 8 millimeters. I use heavy duty split rings and jump rings. They are size 8 millimeters. I use 0.8 millimeter elastic string or 0.5 millimeter. And my charms are from the Bougie Pieces wholesale collection. So I hope this video was helpful, and see you guys on the next one.